Sorry, I can't stop eating these. I'll show you what they are in a minute. They're so gorgeous. But I'm just going to do a little chat on. You might have heard me say, so I'm not going plant-based again, which I'm going to do, which I'm going to be talking about in Positive Wednesday tonight with a few other things that some people might like, some people might not like, but it's still all positive. And I went to Aldi today with Finn, and he's gone with his nana now, early. So I'm getting some cleaning done and put my food chopping away and start my Positive Wednesday chat earlier instead of later, so I can do stuff later, do my workout and chill out later instead of doing it later. I did say I was going to do it yesterday, but I was too busy looking at documentaries on tiny house living and everything. Oh god, it's just, I'll be talking about that tonight as well. It's just so cute and lovely. Anyway, I've just absolutely nearly plopped myself because I just come back with the shopping and my eldest son, who's 17, is in bed, probably, normally. Where is today? I've come in and I'm putting my food away. And I hear a knock at the door and I thought, oh, who's that? I don't know. It's probably the postman or something. Because he normally taps on quite loud and it was quite a loud knock. So I went to the door and just before I got to the door, a key went in the lock and started going like that. And I thought, oh my God, what? Then I thought, oh, Tyler must have gone out when I'd nipped out shopping and he's coming back with his key and he can't get in because my key was in the back of the door. So I was just about to open the door and shout like, be careful, you've got to break the door, what are you doing? Why have you not? Because he only knocked on quick and then stuck his key in. I was like, God, not give me a chance to get the door. Just about to shout at what I thought was my son, and there was a guy stood there, and I'm like, oh my God, looking at him like trying to register what was going on. And he was like, oh hi, I'm from James something over house letting. I was like, no, this isn't being let out, like on the market sort of thing. I thought, what's going on about? So I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, he's going, say my address, and I'm like, yeah, but no, it isn't. And he's like, yeah, but I was like, no, it isn't. That's why you couldn't open the house with your key, because it's not the right house. So he's showing me the thing, and I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, I'm really sorry. I said, it's all right. I was about to scream my head off it then and say, I thought you were my son coming in. But I was just like, Jesus, it took me a bit to register what he was saying. I was just like, someone trying to get in the house with a different key. I was like, oh God. So anyway, it's obviously number 16 or 26 or something, because mine's got a 6 in it, and I'm just thinking, I don't know. I'm just like, oh my God. Anyway, so I went to Aldi. And these are just a few bits that I do like. I mean, we're sort of, well, there's some new favourites and there's some old favourites of just what I'd eat anyway when I was on a normal diet, if you call it normal, meat-based, whatever. But today, I remember them doing like root vegetable crisps, and they were really nice last time I got them. But I saw these, I can't believe them. I've already opened them. I've only been in like 10 minutes. They're called real pasta gourmet snacks. They're like real pasta, but the crisps, like they've been cooked that way or something. But these are chili and tomato. Oh my God, so nice. I give Finn a couple and he didn't like them. And he's not, because his nana took me. She was like, oh, I'll try one. And she went, oh God, they're really hot. They're not really hot. It's either that or I'm used to, because they have chili flakes and everything, but they're not. But they're dead tasty. And I forgot to pick some hummus up, because these would go well nice with the dip. But well nice. So them. I'm not going through how much they all are and all that. We all know it's cheapish at Aldi anyway, so I'm just showing you. But the pasta tubes. Oh my God. Well, that really nice. Do a bit of a snack. So you can't eat things when you're on plant-based, People think you just eat grass and you can't eat anything else. And then I picked another pack up, so I'm not going to open these yet till I get them ones, because these are, I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to say it. But I bet they're just as nice. Oh, just so tasty. It's made with 100% Italian pasta. If you haven't tried them, they are like, I know they were like around £1 something, but they're quite a big bag, and to tell the truth, they're just for me, so they'll last me a long time, because I'm not going to sit there and eat the whole bag, everybody, mindful thinking, because obviously you're going to put weight on if you eat the whole bag. Just like a handful at night, maybe with some olives or something, and a little bit of hummus, because that's nice, healthy, but it's fattening if you eat too much of it. The whole pot, just a bit of a dip, a handful of crisps, maybe some olives, but Yeah, they're really nice. So I know Finn won't like them. He didn't like them ones, and I don't think my eldest will. So looks like I've got some crisps for myself, some snacks, anything else. If it's not healthy, he'll eat it upstairs. But it's healthy, so we won't be eating it. And then I saw these and thought, I think I'll give them a go. I think it's spelt and muesli and like rice, not rice cakes, but crisp breads. I thought they'd be nice with my favourite avocados on or something, tomatoes and things. So that'd be nice for a snack as well. And they look quite tasty with all the seeds and things on. So I got them. I've not tried them ones before. I got myself some onions because I do like red onions. But what I was going to show you was just bruise all my veg. I got other stuff like bananas and bits and bobs that I haven't shown you. But what I do with my onions and... Sorry guys, but I really love... Obviously I can't smell it because I haven't opened it. Garlic. And I have garlic granules that I put in my avocado and garlic for cooking. I have these that I got last year when I did go plant-based, and they hang up underneath me kitchen units. I got one for onions, and like a bag. You put your onions in there, and then you hang it up, and then you have a zip part, and you get them out there. I've got some onions in, so I'm going to put my red onions in, but I'm going to be lazy and put them in the zip part because I can't bother opening it at the top. And they hang under my kitchen units. They're in a dark bag, to keep them dark. So I had one of them that came in a set. So I had an onion sack, and then you have the, to keep them closed, and then you just get them out of the zip part. So I put my onions in there, and then I had a little garlic one. So I won't put them in there yet because I've got to take them out of the netting, and they go in there and they hang up. And then I had a potato one as well. So it's one of my other favourites more than baked potatoes, even though I do eat baked potatoes, are sweet potatoes. And did I have these last night? I had one left. I love cutting them into wedges, just one, putting them in the oven with a little bit of olive oil, salt, chilli flakes, because I sort of use my chilli flakes like pepper, so you can put pepper on if you don't fancy chilli flakes, paprika, bit of brown sugar. I think that's it. Mix it all up in a bowl and put that in on your oven tray. Oh my god, so nice. Like paprika wedges, well nice, so nice. If you haven't tried it, try that. Honestly, they're dead tasty. If you like sweet potato, so they go in my potato sack. So that's a potato one, and like you just put it in the top, pull it up, get them out the bottom, but I've not took them out of the bag yet, so I'll do that in a minute. I've not put all my food away yet. And then some other little bits I've got. I love spinach. I love eating it like, salad, but I love this with, don't know if I've ever spoke about it, I think I got a Ninja bullet or one of them bullet things that blends everything up. And I was doing them, Finn loved them, and I don't know if it's 2 bananas, like small bananas, but if you freeze them in the freezer, chop them up, freeze them in the freezer, so they like gone icy, so you don't have to put ice in. So you put the bananas in that with maybe a tablespoon of crunchy peanut butter, a handful of spinach, almond milk, a little bit of water, blend it up. Oh my god, such a nice smoothie drink. And Finn likes it because he thinks it's banana milkshake, and even I think my eldest had it and he don't like anything that's healthy. So I love the spinach, and I love these. You get like your peppers, your red peppers, your green peppers, but I don't like green peppers because I think they're I just don't like green peppers. I love red peppers, and I like orange and yellow. But I got these today, the sweet pointed peppers, these ones, and I'm thinking of doing like putting them in half and stuffing them with rice, and veg and stuff, and mushrooms maybe. And I do have a cheese because when you go plant-based, I don't know if some people do have dairy, like vegetarians. I think I'll have a vegetarian friend, she has eggs and fish. Whereas when I do the plant-based diet, a bit like vegan, but vegans more as well, as more things you don't have. I won't be eating eggs anymore, and I won't be having dairy anymore. And people are like, oh, no dairy. But we'll be talking about this tonight. But no, because I have a cheese that I found in Morrison's, and it's a little bit dairy, but I actually like it, and it gives me that cheesy feeling of cheesiness. It's not that I eat cheese all the time. I know they're a big like cheese lovers, but I'm not doing it, so not doing that. So I got them. Yum yum, they're dead sweet. They're lovely. If you've not tried these ones, they are really nice. The sweet packers, the long ones. So I got them, and I saw these. It says suitable for vegetarians, and what I can see so far on the back, there is no eggs in it, and there is no there is no milk in it. I'm assuming of what I could see. It says vegetarians. I'm not saying I'm vegan, so I think these are all right. 4 vegetable spring rolls and spring rolls. So we've got some of them for a little treat. That could be like my takeout version this weekend. I've not got them this weekend with I've got a sweet chili dip, so I could dip that in there. But they look quite nice. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I get these from Aldi. I'm sure these are 50 odd p. I'm sure they're 50 odd p. But I've decided I got 4 because I go through them like I don't go. I have got cow's milk in for the kids, but I have give Finn a bit of this because I don't think some bits are a load of lies if you watch the video about milk and calcium and stuff. But my son upstairs, I can't just be like, yes, you're eating this now because I am. Got to make their own choice, but I will be trying to put bits of it because all I mean, no, basically, is it's veg and that. I mean, I know kids don't like veg, but if you make something tasty, maybe they'll eat more of it. And Finn does like bits and bobs. My eldest is a pain in the bum, he doesn't eat much, but whatever. Hopefully he will when he's older, because I didn't really when I was younger, but my taste buds changed when I was older. And it's the way you cook things as well. You put lots of spices and herbs and things in to make things taste nice. But I love these, and I remember first tasting them, I thought, oh, I don't know if I like them. They are gorgeous, and I know you can get different ones, unsweet and sweetened. Coconut milk, I think, but tried one coconut milk, I didn't like it. But someone said there's coconut water, one of them. Certain make that's really nice, so I might have to try that. But I do get from Aldi. I've had it from Morrison's, but it's dear. I'm sure it's £1 something. I'm sure these are 50 odd p. So you can't really go wrong, and you can keep them in your cupboard till you open them and then put them in the fridge. I think the last 3 days. But I get the almond milk, and I think they only do blue, like sometimes do blue, red ones sweet. This is plant-based alternative to milk, and I got the soy leaf as well. I swear to God, if you've not tried these and you're thinking, I don't know, I'd try them. For 50 odd p, I'd get each one. I'd get an almond one, I'd get a soya one, and just see which one you like. I like both of them, but it's funny because I think I use the almond in my shake when I do the banana. I think it's a bit sweeter almond. And I do the soy like on my cereal, if I'm having cereal, porridge, my cup of tea. But I must admit it is sort of watery more than probably your normal milk. But you get used to it and I like it. And I just think it's really tasty. I think it actually tastes nicer than milk. And it says on it, source of protein, a source of calcium, source of vitamins B2, B12, which we need, especially on a plant-based diet, D, you know what I mean? Calcium. So I'd advise you, not if you're going plant-based, just to maybe, because dairy products do put weight on your cheese, milk and stuff like that, so, it's all good. But if you haven't, if you're shopping out, just think, well, just try them for the price. It's not like I'm saying they're £5 each and it's a bit dear. You don't want to chuck it away if you don't like it, but you could try it. Just see, you never know. Don't try things you don't know, do you? So, and then the other thing I got is I ran out a bit ago. I thought, oh yeah, I need to get some more. And these are a bit not on the dairy range, and they're over £1, but no one else drinks them apart from me, so it's not like I'm going to be going through them loads. Everyone comes around going, oh yeah, I'll have a drink of one of them, Is it tea or coffee? I like the green tea. I do like these ones with the little, they do it in a box, normal tea bags like. So I was treating myself to some little posh ones. Not that they're a mega dear, but they're cute, and I just like green tea, so no one else will be having them anyway. But they're in like a little silk bag thing. Well, not silk, I don't know what it is, but it's not like paper with a little green tea in it. If you don't like green tea, it took me a while to get used to it. I don't have milk in it or anything, just have the green tea. When I get used to it, it just tastes like tea to me, sort of that milk, but it's good for you. I like it, it's good for your skin and everything. So I got some of that, and also next to that was these, and I've not looked on the back yet, but I'm assuming ingredients, I can't even say it, that flour, I don't know. But yeah, it's, there's nothing in it that shouldn't be in it. The berry fruits, and it's, it looks like strawberry and raspberry. It's in a pink box. The little box that opens. Oh, it smells so nice. So I'm going to start drinking my fruit teas, because also with green tea and fruit teas, because I like to drink a lot of tea, I don't add milk to them. No, you can't. I don't think you can really add milk to these anyway, fruit ones. And I don't put sugar in, so that's a good thing, because I'm not adding any sugar. If I'm like, I'd want to in tea and coffee, and I said I was going to try it this week and not put sugars in. But with these, even if I cheated a little bit and thought in the morning I'll have a big coffee with 1 sugar in just to satisfy my need of that, I'd drink these in between. I wouldn't have any sugar in. So they just smell dead nice. Don't know if I've had any fruit teas or green teas, but it's nice to try stuff different. The other thing I got was some sun-dried tomatoes, because I like them in pastas and stuff. And there's a girl, I'll probably mention her name tonight, who does loads of plant-based recipes, and they're gorgeous. And you just look at them and think, oh my God, they're so gorgeous. And she made, I think it was with olives, sun-dried tomatoes, a roasted pepper. I think it was a bit like that pepper, so I could do it actually, because I was thinking I didn't get the jar one, but I'd just have to roast that myself. That's all. Roasted pepper, garlic, a few other bits and pieces in it, and she blitzed it all up and she made the paste, probably a bit like pesto paste thing. So you can have it on pasta and you can save it, and then she put it on a sandwich on some bread, or rye bread I think it was, and then she put avocado on top. And oh God, it just looks so tasty. So I'm dying to taste that. But I love these anyway. So along with that, I did get me olives. I didn't used to like olives until my mum said there's a saying where they say you've got to try 100 olives to like them. It doesn't mean sit there and eat a jar full of 100 olives. I think over time I did get used to them. I'm not really into the black ones, but I do like the green ones as a bit of a nibble. And I do like it when I make pizzas and chop them up and put a few on, because it just tasted nice, which I'll talk about my pizza in a minute. And then I bought myself a pasta mix, herb thing. And I was looking for the Himalayan salt, the pink salt, because that is quite good for you. And it's better than, like they say salt's not good for you, but Himalayan actually is quite good for you, the pink salt. And I tend to use that. I don't like using table salt or anything. I like using Himalayan. But I've run out, and I kept thinking, oh, they'll do me there, because they did do my knees, and I can't find them. So I'm going to have to find, I'll tell you where they do big ones in B&M, so I'll have to go there and get one from there, because I had a massive one. I went through it. So I got that, and then I got some maple syrup. It's a bit of a sweetie sweet thing if I want it on something. Because you can actually make, they call it banana ice cream. It's like a vegan or like vegetarian or like plant-based ice cream. And all it is really is a banana whizzed up, mashed up. You put it in the freezer so it freezes. So as it melts a bit, it's like the consistency of ice cream. It's weird, but it's nice. I'd put a bit of that on, or a bit of squirt chocolate. But yeah, I can do that, because I'm thinking of doing, Finn loves bananas, so you can cut banana up, put a stick in the bottom, put some chocolate on, and sprinkle a few nuts on, and he's all right with nuts, and then put it in the freezer. It's like a choc pop, banana choc pop, because the banana's froze, like when you do the frozen yogurt things, but it's a healthy treat. So there's loads of things you can do like that for kids, that you're not like, oh, here, have a piece of grass. It's not like that. And then obviously my favourite is avocado. I have one every day anyway. And I've only decided to go plant. I haven't decided. I've gone plant-based since yesterday, but I've been thinking about it since I did it the other year, and then sort of came back round to eat meat, because I was like, this, which I'll talk about today. And then I thought, no, I need to do it. I can't do it. So, but I've always had an avocado. I've had an avocado in the morning, as that's going to be my substitute for an egg, after it sounds, just because it looks like the shape of one. But I just love avocados. And then I got some tomato puree paste and some tortilla breads, because you can have pizza, guys. You can have, and I did this last year and people would have seen it. So pizza, you get your tortilla bread, and because it's flat, it's also, because I don't like flat pizzas anyway, like dead thick, because it blows you up and everything. So you get one of them, you put your tomato paste on like a pizza, and then just put your toppings on. And I think I did, I just mushrooms, sweet corn, spinach, olives. I think I did jalapenos, and I was looking for them today and I couldn't find any, because I like things hot. I put chili flakes on top, make it dead tasty, all the veg that you like, and I swear to God, it's absolutely gorgeous. You won't even miss the meat if you get all your herbs and spices on, and chili and everything. And they're so nice, and they're dead quick and easy, because all you do is put them in the oven. They only take about 10 minutes. They're really nice. If you are a meat eater, you can just throw some chicken on or whatever, and they are really tasty. And then, did I get anything else? Oh, of course, I can't forget this because I just love it. Dark chocolate, 70%. I just love dark chocolate now. I didn't used to, but this is, the ingredients are cocoa, maize, sugar, cocoa butter, something I can't say there, which is soya, and vanilla extract, and it's so nice, this chocolate. So I get a bit of a treat as well. See, it's not like you can't not eat things if you're a chocolate lover. You could just go about it a different way with certain chocolates, like obviously milk chocolate must have milk in it. I don't really like milk chocolate. I've really gone on the dark now, and it's so nice. And these are gorgeous anyway. They come in little blocks that you just take out of the packet. And like I was saying about the banana things, I remember last year when I was plant-based, friends came and did little snacks, and we did bananas and cut them up, in little circles, and dipped one half in chocolate and put them in the freezer and got them out. They're just like banana bites because they were hard. It was a bit like that yogurty thing with chocolate on. God, so nice. There's loads you can do. And if you tune in later, because I'm going to film now, put it up later because it normally goes up about 9, doesn't it? Something like that, Positive Wednesday. I'm just going to talk a little bit about a few bits that people might like or not like, but it's it's going to be a positive outcome at the end, what I talk about. But yeah, so I hope you like that. It's just a few of my favourite things that I like to eat. I did buy a lot more stuff I've put in the fridge, but just a few bits. If anyone's interested, I don't know. Yeah, better go make sure my door's locked in case that guy comes back. I don't know. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.